Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, breaking news. Congratulations to everybody that's waited, because now Tesla has dropped the interest rate again. Well, I guess not. It's not from a while ago, but they've dropped it, and a pretty decent drop as well, down to 6.29%. And great news for everybody, including Cybertruck owners as well, because now you can get a lower, or not owners, but Cybertruck prospective owners, you can get a lower rate as well. But we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. But basically, just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there that has all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla through a credit union that are all better than Tesla financing. And let's jump into this. Shout out to Sawyer for posting this. Tesla has reduced the APR percentage for financing in the US. And I'm going to show you a couple different screenshots, because maybe this is going to get a lot lower, because we're seeing some very, very aggressive offers in other markets, China specifically. And so fingers crossed this comes to the US very, very soon. Quote, for excellent credit rating, 36 to 72 month loans, 6.29% from 6.49%. Pretty decent drop, because in the past, they would only drop it like 0.10% at a time. But this is a decent 20 or 0.20 point drop from the interest rate. 84 month loan, which definitely not recommended, but 84 month loan at 7.39% from 7.49%. And the cool thing with this is that this is on all the different vehicles out there at the moment, except of course maybe even the Model 3, because Model 3 has the standard range offer but not the long range offer. And I'll tell you a quick story from that, because we were able to go to a delivery appointment yesterday. Shout out to Jasmine for letting us tag along, and she was able to get a pretty slick deal. So maybe the next time a promotional rate pops up on our videos or from Tesla, definitely try and lock it in ASAP, because she was able to lock in a 2.99% offer, which was only valid for like 2 days, and it stayed with her long range that she took delivery of all the way to the end when she actually took delivery. But Model X, Model S, Model 3 for the performance, and also Model Y. And of course, because Cybertruck also is included as well, you can get the Cybertruck for 6.39% or 6.29% as well. So pretty nice offer across the board, that is for sure. And maybe this is just the beginning of more drops in the near future for Tesla financing. And of course, if you are looking for the Tesla financing is going to be your easiest way to get approved, especially if you are a first-time buyer. If you're seasoned, if you got good credit, then there's plenty of other options, like through credit unions, that we usually will make an updated video every single month where you can talk about that, or you can get the list down below in the Patreon app. But shout out to Value Analyst for posting this. Elon pricing in the upcoming federal rate cut. So maybe they've got some inside baseball news that the federal government is going to reduce something lower. Shout out to D. Birkland. Would love to see a 0.99 or 1.99% incentive for Model S and Model X. I personally think that's coming soon. I don't know about 1.99, but I think like something around the lines of 2.99 or 3.99, because inventory across the board for all different models, Model S and Model X included, are starting to yo-yo, and they're definitely doing some changes on the back end to try and get some of this position so that they can release some sort of offer with that. And so certainly definitely some pretty interesting stuff. End of quarter deliveries were on a roll yesterday. We were able to join 2 of them, and I was just reminded how quickly a delivery process is. The first one was 15 minutes, and the second one 20 minutes out the door for both Model 3s out there. And so this is why I think this might just be the beginning of more rate drops, more incentives, and more discounts. Shout out to Sorry for posting this. Tesla China has extended its promotion that allows new buyers to choose between a zero interest option and a zero down payment option for the Model 3 and the Model Y through next month. It was previously only going to end through June 30th. So certainly I would love to see some sort of copy paste action bringing this to the US market. We can see some screenshots like this. Limited 5-year 0% interest financing plan. Order the rear-wheel drive or long-range all-wheel drive versions by July 31st to enjoy a limited offer. And so I would love to see an offer like this in the US so we can see what to drive some more sales, because it seemed to definitely have worked. Look at this post. Tesla China says sales hit a new high in June according to their Weibo page. So certainly Tesla US is definitely trying to figure out how can they offer a lower interest rate, because that's the name at the end of the day, name of the game at the end of the day, because Model Y inventory was pretty much cleared out all the way through this downward spiral with inventory because of that 0.99% offer. Now that it's going back and forth, they are probably trying to figure out, okay, do we bring it back? Do we bring like a 1.99? Do we just try and do a different direction to try and clear out inventory? So I personally think August and November, because I used to say it was going to be the last month of each quarter, would be the next time to try and figure out when that next offer is. But I think August, the second to the last month of each quarter, I think that might be the next best possible time with more incentives and more discounts when to buy a Tesla. Of course, the only other promotion at the moment right now is the full self-driving transfer. So if you've got an older Tesla and you want to transfer that full self-driving to your new one, then you go ahead and act on this before August 31st. I went to a delivery yesterday, and by the time they left the lot, the full self-driving was already on the brand new Model 3 Performance. So really cool to see that Tesla can quickly add that to your brand new Tesla. And if you're confused why all the prices on the used side for Tesla just got increased, it seems like Tesla has added full self-driving to a lot of the used inventory. I don't know if they added it for like $8,000 or they probably added it for $8,000, which could be a good deal. And maybe there's a situation here where you buy a used Tesla with full self-driving and trade it in for a new one with full self-driving. Maybe not worth the juice, is not worth the squeeze there, but still very, very interesting at the end of the day with that. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. If you're looking to try and get this offer, it should already convert. You just might have to reapply, or you just might have to email Tesla financing to get this new offer onto your account and so that you're ready to go. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. If you're looking for the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla, that's where channel sponsors like Tenet come into play. Tenet is an approved Tesla financing partner and can get you the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla. They can do this by deferring a portion of the loan, maybe even that $7,500 federal tax rate. So if you want to see what their offer is, definitely check out the link down below in the description and hit the apply button in the top right for a no obligation soft inquiry check so you can see what type of monthly payment you can get for your Tesla or any electric vehicle. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. And thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. But let's jump into the live stream comments. Tesla54, thanks for coming in. How does the process go with finishing the steps on the app? Order my Model 3 Performance Gray with white interior. Nice, good choice. How long after I accept order of the pickup car? If there's anything wrong with the car, can I refuse it? Great question. So once you accept the order, or you already ordered it, so usually once you get the VIN, it's about 1 to 2 weeks after that. And then once you take delivery of the Tesla, you technically have like 3 days or 100 miles to itemize any defects so that you can bring it back on a delivery bill order. But you can also, if there's any issues, there's also the warranty so that you can always go back to Tesla as well. Patel, when is Tesla going to drop prices? Great question. I think next month or maybe even the end of this month. Tesla54, I'm going to do 12,000 miles per year. Great choice. And I'd love to see what your lease payment is on that. Very curious. Blueberry, thanks for coming in. Crypto, thanks for coming in. Go for Adrian. Picked up my Model 3 Performance a few weeks ago. Love it so much, and I ordered a Model Y today as well. Nice. Look at that. You're just adding on to all the different Tesla vehicles out there. Congrats to anybody. Congrats to Adrian for picking up your Tesla, and congrats to everybody else that's about to buy your Tesla as well. Definitely don't forget to check out the Tesla accessory discount codes down below in the description. We got Jawa for the best accessories, all in one: floor mats, screen protectors, everything and anything that you could potentially want to go go for. Definitely check it out. Promo code down below. We've also got Tesbros down below in the description, RIVIAN and MAGBAK as well. And if there's any Cybertruck owners out there, we're running a giveaway on Cybertruck accessories in this new video that just got released today. We're giving away 5 different accessories in that video as well. So definitely check out and take a look at it. Hit the like button as well for that one so that you can join in to win one of the accessories, or maybe even multiple. No, actually we should leave it to one per person, but multiple entries are allowed, just like any of the giveaways that we do in the past. Crypto, what is 0.99 for your 72 months Auto X? Good question. My best guess, if that actually is going to be coming with some sort of financing APR promotional rate for Model S and Model X, it's going to be like September-ish, maybe August. Bruh, or Brewer, thanks for coming in. Is Tesla really making people wait 2 months for a new car? That's horrible. Not really. I mean, depending on which model you can get it pretty quickly. It's only the Cybertruck that has the most demand right now, arguably, maybe even Model 3 performance. Cameron, thanks for coming in. Any suggestion for insurance in Southern California? All my quotes have been way too expensive. Tesla insurance is going to be your best bet. Jason, Model Y needs 0.99. Yeah, and I think it might come back in some sort of form. Tycon, thanks for coming in. Mach-E or Ioniq 6? Mach 6. Ioniq 6. Tesla 54, thanks for this super chat. Tesla, I'm going to sell my Lexus. Tesla says I have 60 days to accept delivery. I know you bought a few different Teslas. That's why I'm asking you how the process works. Thanks. Got insurance for $151 a month. Yeah, insurance for $151 is not bad. Oh, I see. Well, no, you should have less than 60 days to accept delivery. If you got a VIN already in your account, they get really antsy on you trying to take delivery ASAP, especially if you're near the end of the month. So certainly that's what's probably going to be happening. Crypto, smash the like button for all the great info. Thank you for that, everyone. And thank you for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything, and hit the like button really quickly because it's free and it doesn't cost you anything. Carlos, could Tesla make an ultra base Model 3 with manual cloth seats, slower 0 to 60, and maybe no glass roof for sub 30? Maybe, but the current one is already pretty inexpensive, especially if we can get the $7,500 federal tax rate, which maybe it can, maybe it won't. We won't know until Tesla figures it out with the government on that. In this next topic, Tesla has changed their charging unit wall connector recommendation. Pretty interesting to see that they've done this. Let's talk about it because I kind of changed my recommendation on this as well. But let's get into it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Frunk the Trunk. Tesla is now showing a universal wall connector for $580 and mobile connector for $250 as the 2 recommended charging options on the order configuration page. The regular wall connector, of course the Tesla plug 450, provides the same maximum hourly charge of 44 miles per hour, but doesn't allow for power share unique to the Cybertruck or J1772 charging non-Tesla. So pretty interesting that this is happening. And I think the reason why, well, 2 reasons. Of course, the first one is I think power share is coming to all the other Tesla vehicles, probably not in the near future, but it's definitely coming as a feature later on because it's on the Cybertruck right now. The second one is probably very simply the universal wall connector is $580. It's more revenue and maybe even more profit margin as well for Tesla out there. But I've kind of gone in the same direction. I used to have a wall box charger that we had. It had a J plug on it. I bought it because I thought it was more sustainable long term because I didn't realize that, or I bought it before Tesla took over and convinced a lot of the market companies out there that they were going to be using the Tesla plug instead of the J1772 plug. And so now we've actually switched it. We pulled out the wall box and threw on a wall connector, a universal wall connector in place of it, which makes much more sense because it has both and because it has the power share functionality when we go to install that afterwards. So my recommendation at the end is definitely go with a universal wall connector, or if you must, then definitely go with like a regular Tesla one, because you can get adapters and everything. And if you are looking for a Tesla authorized installer in the Southern California area, don't forget to check out Smart Plug EV. Hit up the owner Mario and ask for the Dennis deal so that he can hook you up. I like Mario and Smart Plug EV because they are a Tesla authorized installer, which gets you more warranty, up to 4 years of warranty if you go through them. So definitely check out Mario at Smart Plug EV and let him know that Dennis sent you so that he can take care of you. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff that Tesla has changed their direction on this. Let us know if you're going to be going with the same one, or is a regular charger going to be your move. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. 605, 12,000 miles, 9K down. Okay, that's good. That's good. I like that. I'm good with that payment, actually. I mean, 605 is decent, 9K down. You typically want to put less down, but sometimes with Tesla financing, they have a minimum, but you can always email them and try and figure out if they can do it less down on that. The APR reduction is so small. Yes, yeah, of course, but in the right direction for sure. Noel, do you think if I wait till winter, the Model 3 Performance will come with all season tires? I actually have no idea on that one. I think it's just always going to come with performance ones because they want that 0 to 60. Model 3 Performance is 2 months wait. Yes, and also no. I guess depending on where you're at, we were actually able to find some Model 3 Performances in inventory by the end of last month, but certainly, of course, this might be a California market thing, but actually no, here we go. If you're in, of course, our market, you can actually get Model 3 Performances as low as $47,490, of course, after the tax credit. So it really depends on where you're at. Of course, if you're not in the California area or close to it, then you can't be taking delivery of some of these. Street, it's been 2 months since I ordered my Model Y Performance in Quicksilver. Still waiting. Oh, wow. That's a crazy long time. And I guess they're going to honor that 0.99% financing for you as well. So really cool for sure. No VIN. Okay, so yeah, you got time for sure, Tesla 54. You can wait and say, I mean, you can always you're going to have to reapply anyways, depending on when that vehicle comes in. Jania, thanks for coming in. Sorry if I messed that up. Can you roll your taxes into your payment? Yes, but Tesla typically wants $3,000 to $4,000 as a minimum. So depending on your credit, I've heard as low as $1,000 to $2,000, but typically around $4,000 is where you need to be at for the minimum for any Tesla financing application or anything like that. In this next topic, it seems like more police vehicles are rolling out from Unplugged or Upfit, and now we've got a Model 3 performance, or not a performance, a Model 3 police vehicle that's actually been debuted. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is S. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. The Greenfield, California. I have no idea where Greenfield is, but really cool that they are ramping up, and I bet they're going to try and get all the different Tesla vehicles. Greenfield Police Department has taken delivery of the first official refresh Model 3 for police use. This one you definitely cannot outrun. Of course, it looks like it seems to be a dual motor long range. We got some police lights in the front and some in the back. It's very incognito, actually, not very blown out, just like some of the Model Y ones where you can definitely tell it's a police vehicle, or even like the Cybertruck, you can kind of tell it's a police vehicle. But this one, I bet this one's going to be used for like undercover type of work, or maybe captain or supervisor type of work for sure. But really cool look to see on this one. Of course, Cybertruck, maybe they're also going to get a Cybertruck as well. Greenfield Police Department said they'll be adding several Model Ys to the fleet. They mentioned by going electric, they'll be saving $15,000 annually. I believe it, just to think how much officers spend idling. So really cool to see. And maybe the Cybertruck is going to their fleet as well. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. CY, tried to change my order on my Model Y with 1.99 to get it earlier, but then I was going to get finalized. They were showing me a different interest rate, 6.39. Is that normal? No, that's not normal as well. And that is not normal at all. You should definitely email them, because if you locked in that lower 0.99 or 1.99, then definitely for sure. Jonathan, what's up with the clickbait? Tesla is not offering any new APRs. I guess that's not new. It's definitely new. It was 6.49. It's now 6.29%. For sure. That's what I was getting for 2 weeks. Oh, okay. Then maybe we're late to the news. Maybe Sawyer's late. We were late. None of us was paying attention. That could be the case, actually, because there's so much Tesla stuff going around. Trung saw the Cybertruck charging in Santa Ana on Saturday. Pretty sick. Yeah, we've seen the Unplugged Upfit Cybertruck police vehicle in person. It's definitely very menacing for sure. So what happens when you order under the 6.39 and didn't finish the process yet? If you got the older rate, they say that you're locked in, so you should be good. And they might try and revert you to 6.39 or 6.29. Definitely just send them an email. There's a specific email address that you can get for Tesla, and then you can try and get them to honor the old rate, or the new rate, or the old rate. They got to do an authorize with the manager or something like that. Vietnamese, I saw a Cybertruck in Seattle. It looks dope. Yeah, Cybertruck in person looks way better than Cybertruck over photos. It just doesn't photograph well. Tesla, I haven't clicked confirm on the app yet, so probably why no VIN yet. no, you should be all good. They're still trying to get you the vehicle in hand. It has nothing to do with like the statuses of it. All you have to do is actually just fill out your driver's license and address, and then you just wait for the vehicle, your VIN, to get into your app. What do you recommend so I can charge in my garage? Yeah, Tesla authorizing Tesla wall charger or Tesla universal wall charger is what I recommend for sure. Can I buy a Model 3 from Cali if I'm in a different state? I drive it back home. I would say work with the store manager or the California manager to see if you can do that. See if they can transfer that one to you or even pay shipping. See if that actually works. Tesla, my credit score is 700, least harder to get than buy. Yeah, typically leasing is easier, but I guess it depends. Maybe they've changed it because the banks could be changing what their parameters are. John, is there going to be another 0.99? Great question. I do think a promotional rate is coming back, but I don't know if it's going to be as low as 0.99. That would be sick. I think it's going to be like 1.99 to 2.99. I think Tesla might have had too much Model Y inventory, so they just dropped it all the way down to 0.99 to really clear out that inventory out there. And this next topic, a little bit of a Hail Mary for Tesla, but Tesla was able to add 2 months of free supercharging to this person's delivery if they took delivery by the end of the month. You know us, we love talking about Tesla deals, so let's walk you through what exactly happened so that maybe you can set yourself up for your next delivery to get 2 months of free supercharging. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. I mean, we got to keep our eyes open for deals because it seems like Tesla is adding more tricks to their bag to try and get people to take delivery ASAP. Shout out to Dwayne for posting this. Of course, we can take this with a grain of salt, but I think I believe it because it's not that crazy of an offer. And I feel like I've heard about things like this. Quote, got the call yesterday and took delivery today. Instead of waiting for July, got a quick silver with repaired hail damage for $2,000 off. Seen that before. With 1.99 for 72 months still. Fantastic. Plus 2 months of free supercharging. It's perfect. End of quarter deals are legit. So happy. And so I gotta ask, like, how the heck did they get the 2 months of free supercharging? Quote, I had to take delivery before the end of the quarter, aka today. And so he was able to give us a little bit more insight. And so here's what he actually said. Quote, I said I might not be able to take delivery until during the week because I wanted to sell my car instead of trading in. So they added 2 months of free supercharging if I took delivery by today. Of course, today was yesterday, which yesterday was the last day of the quarter. So it seems like Tesla has some tricks in their bag to try and get people to take delivery ASAP by the end of the month or end of the quarter because they need every sale that they can get. Quote, so I did. Also, there was a lot of Cybertruck deliveries today. One guy said he put in the order a few days ago and got a July to August estimate, but he called yesterday too. I'm in Maryland, but I had to take delivery in Vienna, Virginia, 45 minutes away. So happy with the deal. So just a little bit of awareness out there. If you're on the sidelines, we've heard of deals like this. And so the other deals that we've heard is like if you've got a pending order with like a Model 3 or Model Y, but they have like a different configuration that's slightly different, they'll even offer to waive the cost of it to get you in that vehicle. And so certainly I would ask to see like, hey, if they've got a black vehicle and it's like $1,000 or more, I'm just spinning out numbers in my head, and you wanted like a gray vehicle, ask them if they can waive the cost of the paint to see if they'll entice you to take delivery ASAP. Of course, this might only happen if it's like the last day of the month or near the last week of the month. And so certainly it does not hurt to ask to try and get the better deal that you can, because it seems like, I mean, 2 months of free supercharging is valued, I want to say at like a $500 or maybe even a little less. And so they do have a little bit of leeway to just make that deal a little bit sweeter for you at the end of the day. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Definitely shout out to Dwayne for sending this in this deal so that we can highlight it out to everybody else out there so that we can build some awareness on it. But we're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link, which support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla, all better than Tesla's financing 6.29% that anybody can join. And there's a list of credit unions on that list that have interest rates as low as 4 to 5% that most people can get approved for. So definitely check it out. And on top of that, I do respond to all DMs in the Patreon app, and you can schedule a phone call with me where we can go over your exact buying situation so we can get you the best deal at the best financing app. So financing rate. So if you check out Patreon link down below in the description. If you're just joining in, welcome. Tesla has dropped the interest rate to 6.29%. It was 6.49%, but I'm more interested to see if Tesla will drop it down to China's rate, because Tesla China's rate is 0%. This is what we want to see, but still, either way, still in the right direction for Tesla North America, down to 6.29% for all vehicles, of course, Cybertruck included, and of course, 84-month at 7.39%, which definitely not recommended. Jay, should you finance a credit union or through a Tesla? Whatever has the best rate. That's my answer for sure. Blueberry, nice, not bad for sure. Jonathan, got my VIN a few days ago, Model 3 performance, and it shows July 7th to 14 or to June 14th. Yeah, that's not bad. It's a 1 month for you. Oh, that's not bad at all in terms of the timeline. Trong, I mean yours, yeah. Carlos, Cybertrucks are popping up around Charlotte, North Carolina, at least 4 for now. It's the same one driving around, or it's the same one. Oh, I guess you're saying, yeah. I mean, they're starting to deliver everywhere. Tesla Fitter, should I wait to click to confirm on the app? Yeah, because you can't. I mean, you probably could confirm it, but typically they shouldn't allow you to confirm. I mean, there's no harm in it. You could just confirm it and then wait for the vehicle to come in. Steven, and Tesla tried to bait and switch into taking delivery of the vehicle on June 30th. They told me it would qualify for the tax credit reviewing fine print. It did not. Which vehicle are you talking about, Steven? Curious to see which vehicle that was in question that did or didn't qualify for the tax credit. If I don't click confirm, not approved, does that matter? Or can I wait for my estimated delivery until July? Yeah, it shouldn't matter at all because you're locked in and you might have to reapply, but that doesn't matter because you're not really confirming anything because there's no vehicle that you can take delivery of. If I do 10,000 miles per year, 3-year lease, it's $577 per month. Oh, so Tesla 54, great. I'm glad you brought that up because typically when I lease vehicles, unless you absolutely know for sure 100% that you're going to be driving over 12,000 miles, I always do the lower amount at 10,000 miles because you can always buy more miles for the lease after the fact, but you can never reduce your mileage for the lease. So I always do lower for that lower monthly payment and then figure out in the future if I need to buy more miles at the end of the lease. So that would be my recommendation. Unless you 100% know you're going to be doing over 12,000 miles a year, then that is a different story. You said your registration address. That's all I need to fill out the app. Yep, yeah, that's all you need to fill out so they can get this, so that you know where to link up your vehicle with your address, with your delivery center, and everything like that. Deputy, I just ordered Model Y today in Mississippi. Nice, congrats to you. Wow, $3 a month saving made me laugh. What a joke. Yeah, Giovanni. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's good increases or good decreases in the right direction. RJ, May 2024.99% gang. Yeah, for sure. Does Tesla do a credit check, Mario? Yes, 100% they do with that. Well, you can do a soft one or a hard one, but as you get closer to buying, it's a hard one. Strayed, when I ordered Model Y Performance in mid-May, I was approved for 0.99 and initial delivery was June. It got delayed till July, early August. Am I still locked in for the 0.99? Yeah, as long as you ordered by the end of that promotion, you're supposedly locked in as per Tesla. They might not show you the rate, but you have to email them so that they can get a exception for you. Lil Rattler, thanks for coming in. Do you think Tesla will do 0.99% APR again? I don't think so. I think it's going to be a little bit later on, or even 1 point or 2.99. Steven, Model X tried to comp the red color and tell me it would qualify. Yeah, so the MSRP has to be under $80,000. So good on you for avoiding that nightmare because, well, I mean, if it would qualify, they would just minus the $7,500 off of the price. If it showed on the buyer's order, then that's on them, I would say, instead of you. Tesla 54, thanks for the $10 super chat. Of course, for sure. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for the like button, the comments and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.